to a little midweek video. I hope you like my festive candles behind me. I thought they were apropos for today's subject, which is a sustainable or mindful holiday gift guide. I think this year more than ever, the act of gift giving is really important, not only as a way to stay connected, but I think it's kind of nice to receive a gift, whether tangible or intangible, but just to receive something thoughtful after the emotionally draining year that it's probably been for a lot of us. So today I am sharing what I think are gifts that are impactful and thoughtful, and from brands that I think are doing awesome things for the planet and the people who work for them. Before jumping in, I wanted to explain that I've divided this gift guide into certain types of personalities that I think most of us know someone like this in our lives. I always find it's easier to shop with more intention for someone else when we really try and figure out their personality or their likes, rather than just mindlessly shopping because we feel like we have to get them a gift, even if it's just a handwritten note in regular old-fashioned snail mail, you know? So let's get into it. This first category is pretty much everybody, I think, at this point or at some point in the past year, and that is the homebody. All of us have realized that we are spending a lot more time at home, and I think, at least in my case, we've realized that loungewear that is like a ratty old high school sweater doesn't make for the most productive day or the most put together feeling. So I would definitely recommend Tentree. Tentree makes everyday essentials, and they have a really beautiful commitment to protect and conserve the planet. I have been living in my half-zip sweater, and I realized why I like it so much. It feels less slouchy. The structure of the collar and the zip allows it, to me, to feel a little bit more dressed and put together. So I love that I can kind of wear it out, but also in. It is made out of recycled polyester and organic cotton. Tentree also uses ethical manufacturing processes, and they also plant 10 trees for every item purchased. So they're on a mission to plant 1 billion trees by 2030 to drastically reduce climate change. What I especially like is this accountability piece, though. For every garment or product you purchase at Tentree, there's a little registration code, and you can actually track your trees and watch your impact grow. And if you're looking for something smaller to ship, then I would definitely recommend a pair of their super cozy socks, or even some of their cool accessories like hats. I find this has been key on days when my hair is not washed, but I have to go out. You just pop that thing on and you're like ready to go. I have a discount code, so I will leave that in the description box below. It will get you 20% off site-wide. For the homebody, I would also recommend looking into online subscriptions to online yoga classes or a really neat meditation app that can kind of help us ease our anxious spirits. For the conscious fashionista, I feel like I know this person quite well, even if it's someone who is just starting their journey into perhaps shopping or wearing slow fashion. I would definitely recommend heading over to Consciously. I will leave the link down for you below, as well as my discount codes. Consciously is a new woman of color founded sustainable fashion marketplace, and they curate the most beautiful apparel and jewelry brands, and they do this based on their impact on the environment, people, and animals. So what I like about this is that there is a criteria of 8 values, and the brands that come on board have to match with 2 or more of these values in order to be eligible to be featured. And what I think is brilliant is that you can shop by your values. So if you are potentially more into small batch, female-founded, transparency, then you can shop specifically towards that value. And I've mentioned this before in my newsletter that because sustainable fashion is so nuanced, shopping by your values is a really great way to not feel overwhelmed or frustrated. There are some brands that I know and love, like No Nasty's, Selva Negra, L'Envers. I've been dying to get my hands on one of their knitwear pieces, but there are also new brands that I've just recently discovered because of Consciously, and I'm totally here for it. This next gift idea is, I think, absolutely brilliant. It is a course from Cladwell. They are launching a very cool capsule wardrobe program. So it's a 6-week course that guides you through building a capsule closet. I just took the quiz on where to start, what my personal style is, and it was like right on. Oh, let me share with you what we called my style. I think this is so interesting. Oh, this is perfect. Tailored, elevated, and minimalist. I thought that was great. It was really neat to actually be assessed by someone else for once. This program really goes through every single step to get you to that mindset of being okay with less and having more choices. I just love this kind of gift because it is really what I believe in, and what I try to do on my channel is really help figure out a lifestyle and look at your closet from a perspective of abundance and not scarcity. There's also a community section so you can chat and ask questions with other like-minded people. And of course you have the app and the wardrobe component, which can help you put together new outfit combinations. And I think that it can work for people who are just starting out in their slow fashion journey or people who are veterans. I also have a referral code for this, which will get you $50 off the program. So I will leave that referral code as well as the website so you can discover more about it in the description box below. I'm honestly so excited with the brands I partnered with today. The entrepreneur in your life. I think we all know someone who has their own business or always has like something going on the side that they're working on. And as someone who has worked for themselves for the past few years, what I think we never spend our money on is education or investing in our own business. So I think looking for either a Patreon or a membership account of a creator or an educator in your friend or family member's industry could be really helpful. But there are also other online learning tools like Skillshare or something that can really just help them with their productivity and creativity. Okay, for the hard to shop for. I feel like I know this person very well because I often am that person. I'm so picky with myself about what I add to my closet or just my home in general. So for this, I thought it was appropriate that I share with you 2 things that I created. Number 1, I think something indulgent like jewelry. I think my paperclip necklace is something really beautiful and classic that goes with multiple style personalities. I think you can layer it up and make it a little bit more edgy, or you can wear it on its own and it can just be a really beautiful, thoughtful piece that someone wears on the everyday. I created it in collaboration with Ana Luisa, who is a carbon neutral company. They also use very eco-friendly packaging. They were able to make this necklace with a base of 100% recycled sterling silver, which was very important to me. It's gold dipped. 10% of the proceeds for every necklace sale also go towards the World Federation for Mental Health. Second thing that I've created is my Shop Your Closet studio. It's a live event. It's actually happening in a couple of days. So it would be like an early holiday gift, I guess. I don't think a lot of us are gathering, and I think this could just be a fun little gift if you want to do something different for the holiday season. And failing those 2 options, I think you can never go wrong with making a donation to a charity that is important to a friend or family member, or perhaps is one that they volunteer for. Wait a minute. I lie. I have another idea for the picky person because this was recently gifted to me and I thought it was such a nice and thoughtful gift. So what you can do is create a little care kit with the recipe instructions and dry ingredients for someone's favorite dish or beverage or dessert. And to make it feel a little bit more special, you can thrift or find a vintage piece of dishware or glassware that goes with the recipe. I think this is just such a great and affordable idea. If you are shipping across borders though, make sure you check what the rules and regulations are for shipping food or dry goods because you don't want your package to get destroyed or rejected. Super organized friend, or even if you have a student in your life, I would recommend looking into app subscriptions that enhance productivity. An app is something that is easy to send without having to ship anything over, and it's just a fun little thought that is often very affordable. Failing that, if this person in your life is a little bit more old school like me, then I would definitely recommend this beautiful Green Dreamer planner. I've mentioned it before in the newsletter, but it's made using 100% recycled paper. It's a linen bound book, so it actually lies flat. But what I really like is that all of the weeks and everything are blank. So if you miss a week, it's not like you're wasting this thing. It's just so smartly laid out. For the beauty guru in your life, I feel like a little bit of an imposter on this one because I know nothing about beauty, so they would be very intimidating to shop for. But what I do know is that introducing them to perhaps something that is naturally made and that isn't disposable is great. The beauty industry is responsible for a lot of disposable products. You could also get them a gift certificate to a local spa or a local salon nearby, and that's a way to help support a local business, and then they can use that treatment whenever they feel comfortable. In terms of a really nice natural reusable face mask, I really like this one from Cladwell. All of the ingredients are naturally sourced and harvested. It is a little heavy though, so if you are thinking of shipping, that's definitely something to keep in mind in terms of cost. And a quick note before I sign off, when it comes to wrapping, I think there are so many really ingenious ways that we can wrap our gifts in a more conscious way. Using fabric is one of my favorite things to do. You can also use newspaper, brown craft paper, and then draw on it or personalize it depending on who you're giving the gift to. And with that being said, I promise I will let you go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Tentree and Cladwell and Consciously for being part of this video and for sponsoring it. I will also be donating 5% of all of my campaign revenue this month to the Clean Clothes campaign, who fight for fair and living wages and garment workers' rights throughout the world. I hope you are having a wonderful week so far. Huge thanks again for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it or if you learned something new. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I will be back with another slow fashion video. Ciao, have a great day.